federal government has responded to Obasanjo's speech. Letter, is known to write articles, letter, trying to tell one person, tell one government, tell one president what to do. He has always been that kind of person. And one will wonder, is it that Obasanjo never had time to do what he needed to do as president or head of state? Are we better when Obasanjo left? Is life like, did you have constant electricity? Did things function as it should be? I know everybody's angry. Everyone is angry at this government, angry at Buhari. But we should not forget so soon. We should not forget so soon. Now, what did Obasanjo say? In the speech that he gave a few hours ago, Obasanjo said that this election 2023 should be cancelled, and he made mention of beavers and electoral materials and many other things that happened. And he said he has always spoken about the lacuna in this government and previous government. And this got Buhari infuriated. He got angry. He said, man, you had your time several times to be head of state and also president of Nigeria. You even wanted third time. It's just that there was so much screaming and shouting. That's what made you get out of that seat. Why are you acting like you know better or you can do better? If you know you could do better, why didn't you change Nigeria? Why didn't you turn Nigeria around all of these years that you spent there? Well, let us find out, what did Obasanjo say? And we'll talk more on what Buhari has to say back to him.
If the chairman can postpone elections 4 days to the election 4 years ago, he can do everything to rectify the errors of the last 2 days. No beavers, no result to be acceptable. And no uploading through server, no result to be acceptable. Whereas beavers and servers have been manipulated or rendered inactive, such result, where beavers and servers have been manipulated or rendered inactive, such results must be declared void and inadmissible for election declaration. I am constrained to speak at this point. And I crave the indulgence of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency General Muhammadu Buhari, to make this statement because I've had opportunity to keep him aware of what I know is happening and the danger looming ahead. On many occasions in the past, I have not hesitated to point out lacuna in the action of the president and his government.
All of them have joined their hands together to destroy Nigeria. Welcome once again to this channel. If you're just coming across it, tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below to notify you whenever videos are dropped. If you're a returning subscriber or you've been here with us all the way, I say thank you and God bless. The federal government has told former President Olusegun Obasanjo not to truncate the 2023 general elections with his alleged inciting and provocative letter on the elections. The Minister for Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, in a statement he issued, said that the former president presented an appeal for caution and rectification. And he said, this is nothing but a calculated attempt to undermine the electoral process and willful incitement to violence. In fact, he is saying that Obasanjo is trying to kind of stir up violence in Nigeria so that the military will take over. Now, this has been said several times. Some say there won't be election. Some pastors said this will happen. And now we can see Obasanjo came out not posting from some, personal source. He called in the media houses and he presented whatever it is that he needs to say, saying what needs to be done. I thought he claimed that he spoke to Buhari. The minister expressed shock that a former president could throw around unverified claims and amplify wild allegations picked up from the street against the electoral process. In his words, he said, though masquerading as an unbiased and concerned elder statesman, former President Obasanjo is in reality a known partisan who is bent on thwarting by subterfuge the choice of millions of Nigerians. As the whole nation awaits with bated breath for the result of last Saturday's national elections amidst unnecessary tension created by professional complainers and political jesters, what is expected from a self-respecting elder statesman are words and actions that will douse tension and serve as a soothing balm. Instead, Olusegun Obasanjo used this unsolicited letter to insinuate or perhaps wish for an inconclusive election. This will be a descent into anarchy. He used his time to cast aspersion on electoral process, electoral officials who are unable to defend themselves while surreptitiously seeking to dress his personal choice in the garb of personal choice. This is duplicitous, he said. The minister further reminded the former president that organizing elections in Nigeria is not a main feat, considering that the voters' population of 93 point something million in the country is 16 point something million more than the total number of registered voters at 76,000 something in West African, in 14 West African nations put together. With a deployment of over 1 million, 1 point something million electoral officials, the infusion of technology to enhance the electoral process, and logistic nightmare of sending election materials across our vast country, INEC seems to be availing itself creditably, going by the preliminary reports of ECOWAS Electoral Observation Mission and the Commonwealth Observer Group, among other groups that have observed the election. Therefore, those arrogating to themselves the power to cancel an election and unilaterally fix a date for a new one, ostensibly to ameliorate perceived electoral infraction, should please exercise restraint and allow INEC to do its job. Obasanjo has been told to shut up, keep his mouth shut. They is trying to create anarchy in the land. They said this is not going to be accepted, this is not going to be acceptable. Obasanjo came saying that they should postpone the election. Tensions are high. People want, okay, we want Peter Obi, we want Tinubu, we want this person. We are not even talking of Atiku now because nobody is shouting that they want Atiku apart from Dino Melai. He's the only one screaming for Atiku. But out there on the streets, it is Labour Party or Tinubu. That's what we are. We are even hearing louder voices of Labour Party out there. So Tinubu now is sitting down somewhere. Peter Obi is sitting down somewhere. Atiku is sitting down somewhere. All of them quiet. And their people are doing the talk. All of a sudden, Obasanjo is coming up. Talking. I'm not saying he shouldn't talk. He has a right to talk as ex-president and also as a citizen. He has a right to talk like every other person. It's just that when he talks, it will be loud because of his position, because he's a popular person. He came out to start talking like he often does. Like, that is the thing about Obasanjo. You have been there. What happened when you got there? What changed? What changed? And now you want to talk that the election this and that, the election that and this, the election this and that. All of these people are the same. Nigeria is too big for them. That's the truth. Look at it. They cannot conduct the election. They are sweating. Let Nigeria break. If Nigeria break, we will start talking about this 90, 100, 200 million. It's too much for you people because you are corrupt. You are wicked. So nobody will masquerade at that time. Obasanjo can be advisor for Yoruba people. That's all. He can go and be advising Yoruba people. Peter Obi can be president of Igbo people. Atiku can be president of Fulani and Buhari. That's all. End of story. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. Do not forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.